The next day, Evelyn fell sick. It started as ordinary weakness, then fever. Then her tongue started speaking a language she didn't know. Not English, not Yoruba, not Igbo. Pure, Old Bini. Her husband was shocked Evelyn wasn't even from Edo. As the fever increased, she began to say things. You have broken the pot of the earth. The agreement was not cancelled. The land must be appeased. Her voice sounded older, like an elderly woman was speaking through her. Pastor Michael panicked. He called prayer warriors from town. They prayed, they shouted, they bound and cast. But every night at exactly 12 o'clock, the drums started again. And Evelyn's voice would answer them. Like call and response. Dum, dum, dum. Ogbais, Ogbais. Who disturbed the ground? Dum, dum, dum. Return what was taken. The prayer warriors ran away after the second night. This was not normal village witch. This was land spirit matter. Finally, one of the church women said, Pastor, let us call Mama Ovia from the next village. She is old but she still sees. This one pass ordinary prayer. At first, Pastor Michael refused. I can't invite a traditional seer. But his wife was getting worse. She couldn't walk. Her eyes were rolling like someone half dead. So he agreed. They brought Mama Ovia. She was small, bent, with white chalk on her forehead. She didn't even greet anyone. She just stood near the building site, closed her eyes, and listened. The drums started in the daytime. Only she could hear fully, but everyone felt the vibration. She nodded. I thought so. They gathered around her. Pastor Michael swallowed his pride. Mama, what is this? She looked at him long. Your great-grandfather was a keeper of this place. A priest of the land. When the missionaries came, your father's generation abandoned it. That was their own decision. But nobody closed it properly. The clay pots you burnt were not juju for wickedness. They were agreements between the people and the spirits of this land to protect the village, to give rain, to bless children. You broke it without apology. Now they are calling the bloodline that broke it. That is why they are using your wife to tell you. The pastor was speechless. So, what do we do? Mama Ovia pointed at the ground. Return what was taken. He blinked. But I burnt it. She looked at him like someone looking at a stubborn child. The physical thing is burnt. But in the spirit, a replacement can be made. That evening, under the same silk cotton tree, Mama Ovia prepared a small calabash. She put white chalk, kola nut, a little palm oil, and clean water. She made Pastor Michael's wife sit on a low stool. Evelyn's eyes were still far away, like someone listening to distant drums. Mama Ovia spoke in Edo, spirits of this land, the ones our fathers met here. The ones who guarded this village before we were born. This man is a child, he destroyed what he did not understand. His bloodline belonged to you before, but now he serves another altar. Do not kill him. Do not kill his wife. Take this in peace. Seal this ground. Let two altars stand side by side. She poured the water on the ground. A cool wind passed. The leaves of the silk cotton tree shook, but there was no breeze anywhere else. Evelyn shivered. Then she sighed like something heavy left her chest. That night, for the first time in days, no drums. Silence. Even crickets were peaceful. The church was completed, but smaller. Not on the exact spot they first chose. Mama Ovia told them to shift it a little, leave the heart of the ground free. Pastor Michael still preached Jesus. But he no longer insulted all traditions. He would say, some things our fathers did were not evil, they were agreements of survival. Ask before you scatter. Evelyn recovered fully, but sometimes, when she heard festival drums in the city, she would pause. Not in fear, but in respect. The story spread. People said, that pastor is lucky. The land warned him before it took him. Because in some places, the land does not warn twice. This is why our elders say, when you meet an old shrine, don't be too quick to break it. Ask who placed it there. And why. Not every drum is for dance, some drums are for remembrance. Moral of the story, never destroy what you don't understand. Some battles are not between good and evil, they are between wisdom and pride. Thank you all for watching. If this story touched you, please like, comment, and share, and follow Ivie Tells Our Stories for more true African stories that carry spirit, lesson, and truth.